Have you ever caught yourself replaying a moment from the past over and over again, wishing you could go back and change it? Maybe it was something you said that hurt someone you love. Maybe it was a decision you regret deeply, a job you didn't take, a relationship you let slip away, an opportunity you turned down. Regret has a way of keeping us stuck. It's like carrying a heavy back full of stones everywhere you go. You try to move forward, but the weight of what could have been holds you back. I remember meeting a woman named Claire. On the outside, she seemed to be doing fine. She had a stable job, a small apartment, and a few close friends. But inside, she was drowning in regret. Years ago, she had a chance to move abroad and pursue her dream career, but she chose to stay close to home out of fear. Now, whenever she saw others living the life she wanted, a voice in her head whispered, "You should have gone. You ruined your life." Claire told me, "I can't stop thinking about it. It's like my mind won't let me move on. I keep wondering how different my life could have been if I had made a different choice." Can you relate to Claire? Perhaps there's something in your past you can't forgive yourself for. A mistake, a missed opportunity, a relationship that ended badly. Maybe you think about it late at night, and a wave of sadness or guilt washes over you. Buddha once said, "Holding on to regret is like holding a burning coal. You are the one who gets burned." Regret doesn't change the past. It doesn't undo what happened, but it does rob you of the present moment and the future you could be creating. Take a moment and ask yourself, how much energy am I spending thinking about something I cannot change? What have I missed out on because I was too busy looking backward? In this video, we're going to explore how to release regret and finally make peace with your past. We'll talk about 1. Why regret can feel so heavy and hard to let go. 2. What truly happens when we hold on to the past. 3. Practical and mindful steps you can take to forgive yourself and move forward. By the end, you'll understand that letting go of regret doesn't mean forgetting what happened. It means learning from it, forgiving yourself, and choosing to stop punishing yourself for something you can't change. So take a deep breath. This is the first step toward freedom, the freedom to live fully again. Why is it so hard for us to let go of regret? Regret clings to us because it is tied to deep emotions, guilt, shame, and self-blame. When we think about something we did or didn't do, we often believe, if only I had chosen differently, things would be better now. Our brains crave certainty. Looking back at the past, it convinces us that we can explain our pain by finding fault with ourselves. But the more we analyze, the more we stay stuck. Because the truth is, no one can change the past. There are 3 main reasons why regret is hard to let go of. 1, believing that we must punish ourselves to avoid repeating the mistake. In reality, self-punishment only drains us. 2, fearing that letting go means we will forget the lesson, but you can keep the lesson without holding on to the pain. 3, lacking self-compassion. We easily forgive others but are harsh on ourselves. Buddha once taught, "You, as much as anyone in the universe, deserve your own love and compassion." When you constantly dwell on the past, you lose the present. You can't fully enjoy relationships because your mind is stuck on what happened. You're afraid to make new decisions for fear of making another mistake. You lack the energy to build a better future. Um, I once knew a man named Henry. He divorced 5 years ago and always blamed himself for not trying harder to save the marriage. Even though he had entered a new relationship, he couldn't open his heart completely because he was haunted by the thought, "I'm a failure in love." Henry realized that regret not only took away his current happiness, it also made him miss the chance to build a future. The truth is, the past has happened and cannot be changed, but you can choose how to see it. There are 2 circles in life. The circle you can control, your thoughts, actions, and choices now. The circle you cannot control, what has already happened, what others think of you. Regret shows up when you pour energy into the second circle. To be free, you need to bring your energy back to the present, the place where you can take action. Here are 5 steps to practice letting go of regret. Step 1, name your pain. Write down what you regret and the emotions you are carrying. Don't avoid them. Only when you face them can you begin to heal. Step 2, look back with kindness. Remind yourself, I did the best I could with what I knew at the time. You can't blame your past self for not having the experience you have now. Step 3, Learn the lesson from the experience. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this so I can be a better person? When you extract the lesson, regret becomes a part of your growth instead of a burden. Step 4, forgive yourself. Place your hand on your heart and say, I deserve forgiveness. I no longer want to hurt myself. Forgiveness isn't excusing the mistake, it's choosing to move forward. Step 5, create a more meaningful present. Each day, do one small thing that makes you happy. Meet a friend, exercise, write in a gratitude journal. When you nurture the present, the past will gradually lose its weight. I want to share a story about a young woman named Sophie. She once ruined a close friendship because of anger and blamed herself for years. Sophie decided to follow the 5 steps above. She wrote an apology letter to her friend, even though she wasn't sure if she'd get a response. She also wrote down the lessons she learned, that communication is more important than silence in moments of anger. After some time, Sophie realized she could remember her friend with gratitude instead of pain. She said, forgiving myself is the greatest gift I've ever given myself. It didn't change the past, but it changed how I move through the present. The most important thing you need to remember is this: you are not your past mistakes. You are the person who is learning and growing from them. Look back at the path you've walked. You've overcome so much to be here, in this moment. You are worthy of love and peace. You cannot change the past, but you can change how you walk today. My dear friend, regret will never make the past better, but it can make your present heavy and your future limited. The most important choice you can make right now is this: do you keep carrying that weight, or do you set it down so you can walk lighter? Buddha once said, the past is already gone, the future is not yet here. There is only one moment for you to live. This is a gentle reminder. You cannot go back and change what has happened, but you can stop punishing yourself and start a new chapter today. Forgive yourself so you can be free. Place your hand on your heart and whisper, I am not perfect, but I am learning. I deserve forgiveness and love. Forgiving yourself doesn't mean you forget everything. It means you choose not to let the pain of the past control you anymore. You cannot build a peaceful future if every step you take is tied down by the ropes of regret. Now let's practice a short meditation to release the past. Find a quiet space, sit up straight or lie down comfortably, close your eyes, and take a deep breath. As you inhale, silently say, I am here. As you exhale, silently say, I release the past. Imagine each breath out as a door opening, allowing the heavy memories to drift away with the wind. If an image or memory that hurts you appears, don't push it away. Just smile softly and say to it, thank you for teaching me a lesson. I let you go so I can be free. Practice this meditation for just 5 minutes a day, and you will feel your heart becoming lighter. The best way to keep regret from controlling you is to create a present that makes you happy. Spend time with people you love. Do things you've been putting off. Nurture gratitude for what you already have. When you live fully each day, the past will naturally fall behind. You are not your mistakes. You are someone learning to love yourself more, growing stronger every day. I know you have carried regret for too long, and it's exhausting, but you don't have to carry it for another day. Right now, you can begin again. You can set down the burden and walk lighter. Tell yourself, I deserve peace. I forgive myself and choose to love myself more. Thank you for staying and listening to this message. If it helped your heart feel lighter, please share it with someone you love. They may need a gentle reminder just like you do now. And whenever regret returns, listen to this message again. Let these words remind you, you deserve peace right now. I look forward to seeing you in the next message, where we will continue walking together on the path of healing and finding inner peace.